Hello Scorpio, it's Lisa, and here is your mid-month check-in. This is for March 2023. This is a general reading, so if you'd like a personal reading with me, all my information is down below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what the rest of this month holds for you. I'm not sure how you're all feeling out there. The big hitters are moving, the big planets. Saturn moved in on to Pisces on the 7th. Which I believe for Scorpio, it is in your 5th house. And then Pluto will be moving at the end of the month, or near the end of the month. And that will be going into your 4th house, which in Aquarius. So lots of changes. Pluto stays there for almost 20 years, and Saturn stays in Pisces for almost 3 years. So what you do this month and put into play this month is what the next number of years are going to look like for you or be built around anyways. Okay, so let's see what the rest of the month holds for you, Scorpio. So the overall message for the next couple of weeks is the Death card, my favorite card in the deck. The Death card is all about a transformation, which, I mean, this card is very much Scorpio. It is about the Phoenix rising, right? The Phoenix going through a transformation and coming out as another Phoenix. That's for you guys. For everyone else, it's like a butterfly, a cocoon. You go in a cocoon and you come out as a beautiful butterfly. It's transformation. So that's what's going to happen in the next little while for you. I really do feel like what's going to happen in the next few weeks carries on into April and maybe even May. It just feels like there's this momentum going now. So with this shift that's happening, the challenge that you face for the next few weeks is stress and worry, the 9 of Swords. What you don't see coming this month, is all your hopes and dreams coming true. Very nice. And where you need to focus on for the next few weeks is focus. Very interesting. The King of Wands is interesting because it's about focus, but also about being open to possibilities and open to opportunities that kind of come in your life. So let's see. So the Death card, like I said, is all about transformation. The death of an old way of being and a new way of being coming in. With the planets moving the way they are, this is very, very in tune with all of that. So let's just get some clarity for you, Scorpio, what that has to do with you. So it's saying that heartache leads to new beginnings. So, you know, you've gone through some certain things might not have worked out, certain things, you know, whatever it was that hurt your heart is leading you to this new beginning. It's leading you to really positive things. The 3 of Swords is all about getting to this place where you're like, wow, you know what? I'm so grateful that that didn't work out, because if it did, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be in this place I am in right now. So that's amazing. Let's see, more clarity. Your cup is going to run over with a lot of good stuff in the next little while. The Ace of Cups is also about living in a place of gratitude. So these 2 cards are about gratitude. So it's all about, you know, being grateful for what you have, being grateful for the things that have led you to where you are now. And all that does is, it does several things, but it sends out to the universe that you're living in a place of gratitude. So they send you back more things to be grateful for. Yeah, really nice. I always suggest when this card pops up that you should, if you don't already have one, is to start a gratitude journal. And like I said in one of my posts just recently, that I always suggest, if you're going through something and you're frustrated, to have a piece of paper where you just kind of vent out all of your frustrations, and then you write in your gratitude journal. So you have like a clear mind and it's not cluttered with all the back talk from the opposite of what you're saying. This is about, if you continue to move forward in the direction you're going in, you're moving towards financial success. And this is The Eight of Cups is all about walking your path. It's almost more about abandoning something. So if you're in a place where you're like, you know what, I need to let that go, person, job, a certain way of being, it's like, you know what, I'm abandoning that, I'm letting it go, and I'm going to go off on this adventure and find the things that are missing out of my life and that are going to fulfill me. So it's about going and doing that and doing what fulfills you, and, you know, embrace that in your life. It feels like there's a lot of shifts coming for you, Scorpio. Okay, so the challenge is stressing and worrying, which I think is what we all do. But especially at the time where everything's shifting and not knowing how things are going to turn out, and the stuff with the economy and all of that kind of stuff. So let's get some clarity where this is and what this has to do with for you, Scorpio. So this is about going through a healing process. They talked about here about going through some heartache and things like that. So they're just saying that you have to go through a healing process. I don't know if you've gone through something that you've had to go through a healing process. And it's just about, you know, in this process, you're stressing and worrying about what's going to look like at the end of this healing. Am I going to be healed enough? Whatever it is, but it just feels like there's a new path through this healing. As you move forward, the 10 of Wands is about not knowing totally, like, so you're stressing and worrying about what's to come, you know, how's it going to all play out? And this card is all about not knowing how it's going to play out. Just keep moving forward, taking the steps you need to do, like to move in the places you want to go, move towards your goals, and not worry about how it's all going to come together. And don't focus on, you know, what the outcome is going to be. You can manifest and put out to the universe how you want it to all come together. But ultimately, it's like, don't focus on what it's going to look like, how it's all going to come together. Just do the steps, do the baby steps, and then as you move forward, it will reveal itself how it's all going to come together, what it's going to look like. So it's kind of like having blind faith, moving forward with blind faith. As you move forward, you need to stop listening to the devil. The devil can be two things. It can be, you know, the devil on your shoulder that whispers fear and doubt and all of that stuff, that your shadow side, your subconscious, that tells you can't do things. And it can also be addictions. It could be, a person that's almost like an addiction, a person that holds you back, or it can be actual addictions. And you need to kind of break that tie with that, unchain yourself to whatever it is, and move in the direction. It's kind of like, this is making you do this. And you have the strength to move through it, to kick the devil off your shoulder, to stop the worrying and stressing, and to have the rebirth that you need to have. What you don't see coming this month, or the rest of this month, is your hopes and dreams coming true, things starting to come together. They might all like go poof and be right there, but you start to see them, you start to see it playing out. So let's get some clarity on that. This is about, usually the Hierophant is someone, oh, sorry, my dog just ran down the stairs, excuse the noise. She always seems to come around when I do certain signs. The Hierophant is either someone helps you and guides you to achieve your goals, but it's weird. I'm getting this feeling that it's you guys becoming a mentor. So I don't know if that's in work, in life, but it's you guiding and helping others. It is a very spiritual card. So if it's about any kind of spiritual work, any healing work, it's about you, that kind of leading you to your successes and how important it is. It's, it really feels like you being a mentor to other people. And when you're this mentor to people, it's very lucrative. So it's fulfilling. It just gives you everything. It really does. There you double down. So it's telling you not to stress and worry because it blocks everything from coming. It's sort of another form of the devil. If you stop doing this, you'll get mental clarity. Things will start to come together. So there's a lot of stuff about guiding and teaching others and trusting and believing. And it will all your hopes and dreams will come true. And as you're moving forward, an opportunity comes out of the blue when you least expect it that leads you to more success. So just, it's about taking those baby steps, like the guy with all the wands, the 10 of wands. It's just trusting and believing, like having blind faith, knowing that it's all around kind of guiding others and helping others, whether that's just personally as who you are or as a career. It really leads to other things that you're not expecting this month. And then where they want you to focus on is focus. The King of Wands is a little bit different. Like I said, it's about focusing on what's right in front of you, being present in the now, but also being open to opportunity and open to the things that are coming. So kind of, it's like a balance between looking forward and to all the good things that are coming and looking forward and knowing that good things are coming, but also focusing on what's right in front of you, not kind of just walking forward and looking at the future. Wow, there it is again. So what will help you do that is to stop stressing and worrying. So you've had that 3 times. You need to remove that out of your mind. I know it's easier said than done. The dead people are always like, yeah, just stop that. And it's like, yeah, no, not easy. But it is about doing mindset work and trying to, anytime you find yourself not like, if you're stressing and worrying, right? Then kind of really physically replace it with a thought that's positive and let go of, like say the serenity prayer or something. This is saying about moving forward with balance will get you to where you need to go. Your cup runs over with good things. This is what I was going to say earlier. To get rid of the stress and worry, the best way to do it is to focus on what you're grateful for. Because for many reasons, one, it reprograms your subconscious and your stress and worry, and then you start to focus on the positive rather than focus on the negative. And so to do that, you can do a gratitude journal, or just throughout the day, do like the lucky girl syndrome that you see all over the internet. If you haven't seen it, just Google it and you'll see it's about focusing on all the things that are happening in the day that you're grateful for, and kind of looking at them as being like, wow, I'm so lucky. I, got every green light on my way home. Everything's working out for me. I'm so lucky. And it's just doing things like that. And then it's building a foundation to your future, meeting people, working with people, and that leads to a lot of success. So it's just, this has come up a few times, and it's about not focusing on the stress and worry, on negative mindset, because transformation and all these amazing things are waiting for you. So just have to get through that, and then everything will be good. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. If you could please like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I am holding my contest still for the rest of the month. So if you subscribe and comment on one of the videos, I will enter you into a draw to win a reading with me. I'll be drawing the name at the end of the month and letting the lucky winner know then. If you already subscribed, thank you so much, and you can still leave a comment, okay? Have a great rest of the month, and I will see you in April.
You drive an affordable car to get yourself to work. You drive an expensive car to keep you there.